YouTube? It's Clash Cory, and today we're going over the best Monk deck in Clash Mini. Since the balance changes, the Monk has been one of the best heroes in the game right now, just very well-rounded. And I want to show you guys why this deck is the best Monk deck in the game, why Monk is really good, how to play every unit in this deck, and if you want to replace them, what you can do. And of course, like always with our deck reviews, I'll put up some gameplay while I explain what's going on, and then we'll play some live matches. And if you want to see the best Countess and Shield Maiden decks, I'll put links to those down below. Okay, now honestly, I got a corny name for this deck. I call it the Bop deck because you will bop your enemies into oblivion. You got the Spear Goblin, he bops them as soon as the game starts. The Bowler, another bop. The Pekka, each swing, that's a bop. And then also, you got the Monk, that's super. It's a bop. Electro Wizard and Electro Valley. I mean, look, everything in here, it's a bop. The enemy, they'll be bopped. Oh, and by the way, I know normally I show like, 10, 20 win streak with my decks, but now I'm at 11,000 plus trophies. I'm in the top 25. Every game I'm playing, all the players are really good and really high hero levels, so it's gotten a lot harder to get those huge win streaks. But regardless, I'm still winning about 75% of my games, so you can trust me. The enemy, they'll be bots. All right, let's break down the most important units here. First off, the Monk, put him on the front line or the second row. If there's like a heal tile or an energy tile, you can put him on the second row. Otherwise, front row. Although, if your Monk is really low level, his health will be a lot lower, and in that case, you might actually want him on the second row. But generally speaking, the Pekka is your main tank, especially if you need extra tanking, go with the armor. Upgrade Pekka, one of the best units in the game right now. Crazy high damage per hit, great versus single units, and just really tanky. Electro Wizard is also one of the best units in the game right now. I do expect Electro Wizard to get nerfed at some point. When that happens, you can put in like the Magic Archer. Honestly, you could also even do like the Archer. The main reason Electro Wizard is in over something like the Archer is because of Electro Valley and just in general how much of a threat Electro Wizard is. Now, one unit I think a lot of people are sleeping on right now is the Bowler. The Bowler is really good, especially if you're in any valley where there's a special tile. The heal tile, the mirror tile, the energy tile, any tile valley is really good for the Bowler because almost always someone is going to place a unit on that, and the Bowler is going to deal 2 damage to everyone in that whole column and stun them for 2 seconds. And of course, you can make that stun last another 3 seconds, or you can get the super for Bowler, so then after a solid amount of hits, Bowler is doing it again. On top of that, for only 3 elixir, Bowler has pretty good damage and health as well, so really well-rounded unit. Even if you do miss your class ability with Bowler, he'll still be pretty useful. But speaking of clash abilities, I also have the Spear Goblin. You don't 100% need the Spear Goblin. I'm just really liking it in combo with this deck. Also, one unit I'm finding that's really annoying to face with this deck is the Skeleton Giant. And actually, when you combine the Bowler and the Spear Goblin, you place them in the same lane. If you can get them to hit that giant skeleton, they can take him out, push him back, and he'll die, and his bomb won't hit any of your ally units. So you can really counter the Skeleton Giant with those 2 units together. But if you really don't want to do the Spear Goblin, I would say pretty much any other ranged unit is going to be pretty good. Preferably 2 cost, maybe 3 cost, not Healing Ranger though. The other unit in this deck is the Miner. Now the Miner is just a really good unit right now. A lot of people are learning how to counter the Miner, so if the enemy is placing a Pekka in the back of the map, don't upgrade your Miner. But it doesn't mean it's a bad investment. It's only 2 elixir. And then with the Miner, if the enemy has a lot of backline, you can do some really amazing stuff with him. And if you want to replace the Miner, just go with another 2 cost like Skeleton Guard, the Knight, or honestly even one of the ranged ones. All right, now let's get into some live matches. Let's try and see if we can get versed a couple different heroes. All right, what do we got? Here we got a Countess. Countess is really good right now, so I want Pekka. So whenever I face Countess, I tend to start out like this. Pekka in the front, because I want Pekka to take a little bit more damage. And I put Miner on this 3rd tile, because you're going to find out Countess is, we put Countess in the back. So this might not actually work. I put the Miner in the back because I want the Countess to super the Miner instead of the rest of my units here. I might actually lose this. Skeleton Giant, as I said earlier, can really counter this deck, and that's bop him. Bop, 1, 2. Oh, I think this is a level difference maybe? No! All right. Okay, honestly, I really thought we were going to lose that. His positioning was unique and worked relatively well, surprisingly. So whenever the enemy has a bowler, I like to try and switch up my positioning a lot. Not a great roll. Not a great roll. I'm doing it like this. I feel like people just keep Skeleton Giant in the middle of the map a lot of times. So he moved his bowler as well. But it's okay. It's going to hurt here, but we have a small chance. Depends on where we bop. Oh, we bopped his hero. Perfect. Okay, I was a little afraid it was going to go for the bowler. I mean, a lot of times Monk versus Countess tends to do really well in the early rounds. The Monk can win a lot of those close fights, 1v1s versus the Countess. I find myself losing this third round a lot, honestly. You know what? I want to upgrade. Dude, I'm getting some bad rolls. I'm forced to go like this. I'm going to switch this around just a little bit. Okay, so I'm still stunning 2 people. You can see how good the bowler really is. And that's just his clash ability. Not to mention he does 2 damage per hit. He's not really that weak to minor. The bowler doesn't have big weaknesses, honestly. I seriously think the bowler is one of the best units in the game right now. Easy 3-0. And hey, that was versus a higher level hero. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I think we're just going to have to show some more Countess games because I don't think we're going to face non-Countess decks here. At the top of the ladder, almost everyone is using Countess. I'm one of the few people really using Monk, who I think is one of the best heroes right now. Minimum top 3, probably top 2, but I'm finding myself beating Countess more often than not. Oh, here's going to be a bop. Ready? 1, 2, bop! Just feels good. Just feels good. By the way, the units I'm playing the first round, Pekka Minor, almost always the best ones. The other really good combo is Pekka Spear Goblin down the middle. Almost everyone tends to have something down the middle in the first round. Bowler, really important on this map to stun whoever's on that tile. The Electro tile. I want another unit. Let's go like this. Bowler and Spear Goblin on the same tile. I'm gonna be honest, I've played William a lot. He does this a lot. He doesn't play stuff on that tile because we've played each other at least like 10 times. He plays really well, I'm gonna be honest. I think he's 1 rank below me. Really great player. We've had a lot of mind games back and forth, and this is one of the things he does. That does trip me up, especially in this deck where I have 2 clash abilities and I expect something to be on that tile. But what you do in this case is you just try not to upgrade those units as much, like the bowler and the spear goblin. So what I am going to do here, upgrade. Oh, I'm forced to use all of my elixir on this. Wow, that is really not what I want. I'm going to be honest. I think I should have kept bowler in the middle. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, he always does that, man. I'd probably lose this round. Yeah, I don't know if I just had bad rolls. Wait, am I winning this? Oh no, I used my ability on the 1 health. That'll happen sometimes with the Monk. You know what? They'll just have 1 health. He'll use his super, extra KO them, and you might lose some rounds that way. But there's definitely some RNG in this game. I didn't have the Electro Wizard last round, which I feel like is one of the reasons I lost. I think I just go with a bowler upgrade here. Save my roll. Man, I feel really bad about investing that much in my Spear Goblin. I'm going to be honest. I almost never do that unless I'm really confident. Okay, that should be a bop. That's a kill. There's a little backstab, even though Minor's going to die. He got the kill, actually. He didn't die. Minor putting in so much work. That's another win here. But you get to see on different valleys, at least, how I play this. Bop! So nice. Going pretty strong. Oh, we're in Legendary Arena after that win. And it even shows our top global rank. That's pretty sweet. Oh, here we go. Non-Countess match. Okay, Archer Queen, low-key, pretty good right now. Spear Goblin on the heal tile, most likely placed for there to be an enemy unit. I always prefer having my hero on the heal tile. Just the best unit. You want to give it to the better units. And also, he's a frontliner, so he's likely to take damage. But actually, the Archer's quite good. Not honestly in the very early rounds. Like, I'm going to probably dominate in the first round at least. But Archer Queen, actually quite good now. I will say, does probably rely on having good hero levels. I'm really going to want to upgrade the Miner. His only frontline is a guard right now. I'm going to try and save my reroll. Getting 2 extra units on the board in the second round is always a good strategy. Always. So we'll see. There's not a lot I could change about my positioning here. All right, so his Mega Knight is his other tank. But look, if that miner was upgraded with Cleave and Backstab, oh, you know that's coming next. So my hero's down here. I might actually lose this. Okay, so you can see Archer Queen is definitely a good hero. Definitely a good hero. This is where I just need to... If I can upgrade my miner, I'll be fine. Of course, he could switch sides of the map. And that could really mess me up. Let's see if we can get a spear. Okay, we got a spear upgrade. Make sure that's protected. You know what? I'll go like this. I would not be surprised if he switched sides. But regardless, I'm going to keep it. He did switch sides. It's definitely the smart move. We'll see if we can win without it. His Electro Wizard went off first. I lose. Okay, we're going to have to make a comeback here. Pretty well played. I'm going to expect him to switch back. Okay, but I also need the bowler on the board. Bowler. I want another minor upgrade. We're going to go like this. And we're just going to keep it. There was really not much else we can do. There was really not. It's going to come down to what side, if I predicted right with the minor or not, maybe. Okay, I did. Let's see if we hit all 3 of those units. Okay, we hit 2. But, I mean, it's GG. Predicting that, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like next round we're going to upgrade Electro Wizard probably, and then I think the bowler as well. I think we had an extra elixir left over, am I right? Although I could always upgrade, actually upgrading the Pekka is also a really solid option. Let's go like this. Okay, honestly, I ran out of time here. I would have preferred to upgrade the Pekka. Pekka with block. Oh, look, everyone's going to be targeting the Pekka. That's at least 4 units targeting the Pekka. That's where block can be really good for Archer Queen. We're still getting the minor prediction here, and he's doing a lot of work. There's our Electro Wizard, stunning 4 units. Look how tanky that Skeleton Guard is, man, dude. Skeleton Guard's a really good unit. If you get that 3rd star, one of the best units in the game. But there you go. Check out some more great decks for Clash Mini right over there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.